What's going on, everybody? Your boy Tenebro-Dickey here, and welcome to another episode of Life at Random. In today's episode, I figured since the holidays are right around the corner and everybody's trying to get their shopping done, let's talk shopping trips. I'm sure we've all gone on trips to the mall or to any store with somebody we know, and it has just turned into an adventure. Could be for good, could be for bad, who knows? But you remember it nonetheless. For me, the trip in question had nothing to do with the holidays. I think it happened sometime around May or June a few years back. I was just helping a buddy out, and it just turned into one of those stories where you start scratching your head and wonder why you're friends with this person and wonder why you'd been friends for so long. Because me and this friend in question, well, former friend now, went to high school together, and I'd known the guy since about the ninth grade. I mean, when he wanted to hang out, because we did that all through high school and even afterwards, I thought nothing of it. He's like, look, I got to make a run to this big box home improvement store because I need a door, of all things. He needed a door to install in the frame of his bedroom. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll tag along. I mean, if we're going to his house just to hang out, and he lived around that big box store in question, let's go, let's do it. You kill two birds with one stone that way, right? No problem. It's not buying the door that was the issue. It's what he said basically to the sales clerk. So he had measured the door beforehand. I should say door frame, really. So he measures the door frame beforehand, and we go to this big box home improvement store to find the door that fits. We find the door that fits. Sales guy comes by, asks if we need any help. We had found the door, so we had both said no. But then my buddy at the time, he just looks at the sales guy with a straight face and says, "Does the door come with another side?" Does the door come with another side? It's a door! How in the world? Just think about that. It's a door. How do you ask somebody, the sales guy of all people, if it comes with another side? Every door that you have ever gone through in your life has two sides. It is a door, not a Rubik's Cube. A door, not a Rubik's Cube. I know I'm repeating myself a lot in this episode, but I'm just trying to drive the point home. I cannot believe somebody would ask, does the door come with another side? It is a door. A door, for crying out loud. A door. Now, it's at that moment where I start to question my friendship with this guy, simply because he'd done things like that before. He had said things like that before, and they just didn't make any sense, to the point where you hear crickets and you just try to move on to a new subject as quickly as possible. And the thing that he said it with a straight face, and he was serious. It's a door, dude. A door. How do you not know that every door has two sides? Every window has two sides. You know, well, what's next? You're going to ask if your pizza comes with a bottom? Where's the butt end of my pizza? For crying out loud! A door! It boggles the mind. And if you're wondering, the door actually looked like the image on the title card. It's simple. It is a door. This is not rocket surgery or brain science. All right? You're not trying to go to the moon. You're not trying to get in there and open somebody up and turn them into the next Frankenstein. Like, I don't understand how you can ask somebody with a straight face if a door comes with two sides. And the funniest thing about it is that he looks at me and says, "Oh, I just wanted to make sure." Dude, How do you make it to be as old as you are? Eh, I it hurts. Okay? Like I don't how wow. How do you get to be your age and ask questions like that? Like why is that even a thought? I forget why that's even a question. How do you even think that? How do you even think to ask, "Oh, I wonder if a door that I need to buy from this big box home improvement store comes with two sides?" It is a door, for crying out loud. A door. Of course it comes with two sides. Your pizza comes with a bottom. Your car comes with a steering wheel. Come on! On an interesting side note, though, the sales clerk, for those of you who have seen Billy the Exterminator, looked a bit like Bill Sr., so it was kind of funny. And I felt so bad for the sales guy, because he sort of looked at my buddy and just went, "Of course." I mean, what do you expect? It's a door. I mean, I've said that probably a dozen times in this episode. It is a door. How in the world? This is the thing. I can't seem to understand. I can't wrap my head around this. How do people get to where they are, get to be as old as they are, and get away with asking questions like that? Yes, we all have moments, but most of the people I've seen and been around, and some of the people I know, you look at them, shake your head, and go, "Wow! Like, how are you even breathing right now? Wow! I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, man. A door. Does it come with two sides?" Sometimes you just have to sit back and wonder about people. And in this particular instance, I wonder. I mean, I still can't believe it years later that this former friend of mine looked at this sales guy with a straight face. It was a serious question, and he went, "Does this door come with another side?" Just think about that for a minute. Does this door come with another side? I wow. I just I can't even believe it. Years later, like I said, I can't fathom how somebody even thinks that question. And I've heard a lot of things in my life so far. Just I've heard a lot of things. But that certainly ranks right up there as one of the dumbest things I have ever heard. One of the dumbest questions I've ever, ever been in the presence of and ever heard asked to somebody. That's just, I, how do you even come up with something like that? I don't know, man. The things people say, they never cease to amaze me. I really shouldn't be surprised, but that just caught me off guard, and I was completely blindsided when he asked that, because even I looked at him a little bit like, "Really, bro? Are you serious?" And he was, and I still can't believe it. All these years later, it still gets me. And it still upsets me that, wow, that he would ask something like that. But, you know, I'm not him, and I didn't have to install the door. I mean, granted, we got the door home or to his house, and he installed it. There's your follow-up, boys and girls. Like, I mean, he got the door home, put it in the frame, installed it. I guess because he's good that way. And don't get me wrong, he's a real nice guy, or at least he was when we were hanging out. But there were just certain things he would say and he would do that I would just question. I would honestly just sit there sometimes and on the inside just scratch my head and wonder how we got along for as long as we did. But we lost touch and that was it. Not that I'm complaining, but you know, things like that happen. You lose touch, and let's be honest, it's high school. How many people do you still keep in contact with from high school? I still see some people that I went to high school with. Don't keep in touch with many of them though. I mean, you know, I still live in the neighborhood I did growing up, going to high school, and hell, I've lived in this same neighborhood for nearly 20 years that I'm in now. So it's, I mean, that particular day was really interesting, and it honestly sticks out to me as one of the defining shopping trips I have ever taken in my entire life. But have you ever been on a shopping trip with somebody Could be a friend or a family member or anybody, you know? Hell, if you've taken a complete stranger shopping, good for you. I mean, maybe that'll score you some brownie points. I'm not sure. But have you ever been on a shopping trip with somebody and afterwards, or maybe even in the middle of it, just scratched your head a bit and gone, wait a minute, how are we getting along so well? I don't understand how this is still all working and still a thing. Because I've been on a few that'll leave you scratching your head just as much as they've left me scratching my head and basically flipping upside down, doing cartwheels, and flying from a balcony wearing a parachute type deal. I mean, it'll just confuse the living bejesus out of you, really. It's just, wow. I mean, some of these things. But let me know, what's the most interesting shopping trip you've ever taken, or that you can remember, or one that's even just noteworthy because it left an impression on you. It doesn't have to be something like the one that I just described, but anything to you that you would think is a noteworthy shopping trip for any reason. Let me know. Post it in the comments, send me tweets, like the Facebook fan page, contact me that way, contact me anyway. Until next time, thanks for listening. Thank you for letting me spew this nonsensical madness once again in another episode of Life at Random. But we've come to that part of the show where it's time to say goodbye, at least for now. So until next time, this is LT Dickey signing off. Peace!